I think I can probably speak for a lot of former and current law enforcement, whether federal or state, to say that since these operations began, we've been holding our breath, remembering in 1970 in Ohio at Kent State University, when really inexperienced and undisciplined National Guard members murdered 4 protesters who were there protesting the Vietnam War. And now we've waited, and now it's happened again, right? It's just what we were afraid of. And honestly, I can say that if this was a question that I would give to my law school students on whether this was permissible use of force, deadly force, I think every one of them would clearly answer no.
Yeah, you're referring there to a major turning point in U.S. history, but just talk us through what you mean if you were to put that, rhetorically to your law students. Why would they say this was not a justified use of force?
Use of force, deadly force, as is permissible under the federal rules and regulations, federal officers, including ICE, is whether or not deadly force is permissible if you believe that if there are no reasonable alternatives and you believe that your life or another person's life is in danger. And in this case, we had a situation, which is what I would explain to the students, and they would say to me, I'd say, why would this be the situation? And they would parrot back to me what they've seen. They'd say, well, clearly the subject who was killed wasn't near his gun, wasn't reaching for his gun, and the video certainly that we have available to us is that the subject's gun was actually taken off of his person and carried from the scene, and then he was shot multiple times. So there was no threat to the officers involved.